Hi, Alan.
Hiya.
Your next goal will join you level with Karen Walker and Farrell Williams as England's third top goal scorer, and you're only 7 away from Kelly in first place. I know obviously it's all about the team, and you mentioned that, but after a year without a game, you must now be thinking that is a reachable target, even if goals scored in Tokyo won't count.
Those players that you just mentioned are England legends. So yeah, to be in the same kind of breath as them is I feel very lucky. Karen Walker was someone that I looked up to, phenomenal striker. Farah, I've always looked up to her. What she's achieved for England in the game is incredible. And again, Kelly's phenomenal striker. So yeah, I say it so many times. I want the team to do well. Obviously, I want to score goals at the same time, but I want the team to do well, and whatever I can do to help the team achieve the goals that we want to is the main priority. I love playing for England, and it's a dream. So that is my main focus at the moment.
And one other thing, we get to know who the captain's going to be for these two games. Quite often, defenders are captain, but Alan Shearer was a captain. Do you feel that centre forwards, could be just as good captains as defenders?
See what you're doing there. See what you're doing. I don't know who the captain's going to be, but whoever will be a great kind of asset for the England team. I've captained England before and it was a dream, and same with Man City. Again, Alan Shearer was a great captain for England. But do you know what? I'm just excited to be here amongst immensely talented individuals. So yeah, just excited for the games.
Okay. Thanks for your time. I'll pass the baton on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn. Could I go next to Sandra Brobby for The Sun, please?
Hi, Ellen. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Obviously, you've been covering for Steph at club level as skipper, and she's sadly not going to be part of this game and next week's. But do you feel you're having to take on more of a leadership role within the camp? Are you getting more of the younger players coming to you, picking your brains in terms of how they can improve? And what's that like for you if you are?
Firstly, I really miss Steph. So she's obviously a phenomenal leader. She's so selfless, someone that I look up to. So for me, I just try and kind of lead by example. I'm probably a little bit quiet. I just try and do everything right. I've had, a few people come up, but, if they want to come up to me and talk to me, I'm an open book. I want everyone to do well, and I think that's really important. So for me, yeah, as I've got a little bit older and more experienced, I've kind of wanted to be a bit more in the leadership role, wanting to encourage and help those individuals coming up. And I think that's important for the more experienced to help those players and give them someone to talk to and help and guidance, an arm around the shoulder. And I think that's important. So yeah, I definitely I look to Steph, and yeah, she's doing a great job. And if I can do anything that's half as good as she is, then yeah, it will hopefully be okay.
Great, thanks. And just one more from me. I mean, you mentioned earlier about Hege's philosophy. I mean, and just buying into that. I mean, how would you describe it, and what do you like most about it?
She's very forward thinking. She wants us to possess the ball, but want to turn on the ball, attack, be really precise in the way that we play and go forward and be exciting and score goals. So everyone's kind of thriving off that and trying new things as well. She wants us to try new things, and especially on the training pitch. So hopefully we can see that in the games coming up. The way that she's so encouraging of people trying different things to move forward and up the pitch. So yeah, it's exciting.
Great, thanks, and good luck tomorrow. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. We'll go next to Tom Gary for The Telegraph, please.
Thanks, Wendy. Hi, Ellen. I'll give just one from me. I'm just wondering, when you look around the squad now, as we're coming up to 10 years since the start of the Women's Super League next week, I'm wondering how big an influence that the division over those years has had on the squad, and how much stronger you feel the team is now than before we had this franchise league.
Yeah, we've got so many individuals within the England team that are playing in the WSL, have played in the WSL pretty much the whole time. And, the talent that's been brought through with them playing so many games in the WSL is incredible. The growth of the individuals, the youngsters coming through, the middle age and then the older ones as well, what they've done in the WSL. So it's been great for us in terms of bringing kind of youth and English players through. selfishly, that's great for English football, and hopefully that will continue. But yeah, definitely this squad is so talented. We've got so many great kind of players, and it's really exciting for us.
Thanks, Ellen. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Last question, please, from Alex Ibiseta for Vavel.
Hi, Ellen.
Hiya.
Just a quick one from me. Following up from Sandra's question there about the philosophy and stuff, not too long ago, you mentioned that you're really enjoying the football at Man City at the moment. Particularly, you have Lauren Hemp, Chloe Kelly on the wings, which have ridiculous service into the box for you, where they'll find you undoubtedly. Have you seen that transition into the England squad? You mentioned that Hege wants to play a more quick attack, and she mentioned earlier that she wants you guys to be a bit more brave when doing those attacks, when doing those, daring passes. How's it been as a player? Have you seen that little shift, perhaps to give England a bit more of a bite on the attack?
Yeah, I think we've been doing it in training. Like I said before, she wants us to try things. She wants us to be forward thinking, and I think that's exciting. And as well, like building relationships with different players as well. I think that's important. But yeah, she's really encouraging within training to really try and do what she say, turn on the ball, go forward, crosses into the box. And I think that's exciting, and for us to keep building and learning and developing that philosophy. So hopefully we can showcase some of that against France and Canada, and hopefully some of the stuff we've done on the training pitch will come to fruition when we do play the next couple of fixtures.